The next question is, if I broke 2 figures, does that mean I defeated them? That's quite funny, because a few weeks ago, she and I were sat painting Warhammer figures. I've recently gone and got all of my old models, and I'm in the process of repainting them all, and she picked 2 metal orc figures to paint. One of them was on the table. I'd given it a base coat. The other was in a little Citadel miniature holding stand for her to paint in. I don't know how she did this. I think she tipped it back too far, and the metal figure fell. That metal figure hit the other metal figure, and some glue that had been there for about 15 years decided to split apart. And that was quite sad, but very funny at the same time. So, no, I don't think you defeated them, unless maybe you rolled double sixes beforehand. Next one is, how do you make the figures fight, and what are their Pokemon power cards? Now, in 40k, we don't have Pokemon power cards or anything equivalent. There are things in the codex that tell you how strong a character is and what you require to be able to defeat your enemy, but we don't have anything that can boost them significantly. There are points tokens and what have you that you can get. I've never used them because realistically, I don't care enough to do so. In terms of how they fight, well, there's a great video I did on this, which was about the rules and the basics of Warhammer 40k, but as a general rundown, you need sets of dice and a ruler. You need the ruler to be able to measure their distance that they move and how far they can shoot, and you need the dice to be able to make sure you hit, wound, or kill your opponent, and all of that is listed in a codex. Go check out that video, guys, if you still don't know how to play Warhammer 40k. Hopefully it's a good educational lesson for you. And finally, this is a great question. Has someone out there made an Eras Tour themed Warhammer 40k collection? Probably. I don't know. I haven't seen one online, and I definitely haven't seen one in one of the stores or at a match or anything like that. But statistically speaking, someone has done that. And there are a load of great creators on TikTok who do all the painting in their models, and I'll link some of them down below in the description, that do use things like sequins and little studs that make their models look fantastic. And they're brilliant. And as I said before, there is no reason to adhere to the standardized codex paint schemes. If somebody wants to be out there making a Midnight's Era themed faction, that's great. And the best faction to do that with is either the Space Marines or probably the Tau or Eldar, because they've got loads of different colors. What I would say is we need Rep TV. That's definitely the next one that needs to be out before we get a Reputation themed faction.